Set to make her way, please welcome Whitney Ontiveros.
I love this song. Kung
You
Fu
like
fighting.
this song?
Yeah.
What song is this?
Kung Fu fighting, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah. You probably would like her nickname as well, as we introduce to the ring Whitney Ontiveros, the Karate Blondie.
There we go.
So standing at 5'2", weighing 115 pounds, she's 1-0, training out Ward Training Center here in Houston. We'll see if her guns are fast as lightning. She definitely looks like she knows a little bit of Kung Fu.
Definitely.
Definitely. She's got that focus in her eyes. This is a good song, though.
Yeah.
Definitely a classic and a great walkout song. Of course, myself, Matt Lucas, Eddie Abasolo, and Brett Helovicek commentating ringside. And we're going to see some fast fists here in the ring in just a moment.
We're going to see some Kung Fu fighting.
Now we welcome Gabrielle Perez.
So walking into the ring, taking on the Karate Blondie, we have Thuggy Bear. Standing at 5'2", she came in at 116 pounds, a 0-2 record out of Empire Boxing in Spring, Texas. So I believe that's not far from here in Houston. But, you know, Thuggy Bear versus Karate Blondie. It should be a very entertaining matchup.
Of karate and thugging it out.
Yeah, karate versus a thug. And I think I saw Perez in the back room just getting her hand wraps, and she looked very excited. I got a chance to interview Whitney yesterday. She was definitely very excited. I think that would be an understatement, but it's okay. You know, for a lot of these fighters, early days fighting, it's exciting, a lot of nerves. I mean, even when you fight at higher levels, Brett, you fought for WBC belts, you fought on one championship, Eddie, there's always nerves, right?
Absolutely. If you're not nervous, there's probably an issue.
Yeah.
Commotion Muay Thai continues with 3 2-minute rounds in the super flyweight division. Introducing first the blue corner. She stands 5'4", 115 pounds, with 1 win, no losses as an amateur. She trains at Ward Training Center from Houston, Texas. Whitney Karate Blondie Ontiveros. Now introduce our opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5'2" and weighing 116 pounds, 0-2 early in her amateur Muay Thai career, fighting out of Empire Boxing from Spring, Texas, Gabrielle Thuggy Bear Perez. Referee Grant Gunderson.
So a few last-minute instructions from our referee as we get our bout underway. So Thuggy Bear versus the Karate Blondie. How do you think this is going to play out, Eddie?
Man, I don't know, but I'm excited to see.
And it looks like Whitney actually might have a little bit of a karate background. She's definitely standing pretty far away from Thuggy Bear.
It'll be interesting to see how she uses her reach. It looks like she's got a little bit of reach on Gabriella. Hopefully she does keep her distance.
Yeah, you know, the karate sort of taekwondo world, kung fu, definitely a lot of long kicks, unorthodox angles.
Yeah.
But Thuggy Bear, I think, needs to go gangster and press forward, land hard punches, try and chop down that leg. What do you think, Eddie?
Yeah, I think so as well. It's with Karate Blondie, it's her being having karate background. Their rhythm can often offset, someone who's more traditional, right? So fighting karate people are a lot different.
Yeah, quick double kicks there from the Karate Kid. The Karate Blondie, rather. And on your unofficial scorecard, how do you have this one looking so far, Brett?
So far, I have Whitney winning the round. She's just scoring her kicks from distance. If I was Gabrielle, I would really try to turn it up and step in and take the distance off. Put her on her back foot.
Yeah, great advice from an experienced fighter and coach. I think Perez really needs to put her foot on the gas here and get a little more gangster.
Very well put. Plus, I think 2 rounds isn't long enough for Perez to be playing the game that she's playing, especially with a longer fighter.
Yeah, she seems like she's got like that 5-round approach, and we got 3 rounds right now. 2, 2, 2. It's straight. It's quick.
Yeah. So in the corner, what would you be telling Thuggy Bear in the red, Brett?
I'm telling her to get on the inside and mix it up. You got to get in there. You got to commit. Just step forward. Put her on her heels.
And
obviously letting her come forward and dictate didn't work this round, and make that adjustment. Change it up, go forward. Put some hand combinations together.
Yeah.
It looks like Whitney's got some slight red on her thigh, so it looks like she scored a couple kicks. I would get right back to that.
And do you think that Thuggy Bear here in the red can just walk through the attacks of Whitney?
She's going to have to, or she's going to have to time. You can fake. There's a bunch of ways. You don't just have to run in and accept that you're going to, take a beating. You could fake.
So we'll see if the game plan is changed for either of these fighters. Perez does look a little tentative, maybe a little afraid of these kicks. What do you think, Eddie?
Yeah, I think here, she needs to do more of that right there. A little bit more committing. I think a lot of the pokes is what's making her hesitate.
Yeah, some of these feints are maybe slowing her down, but she's landing a decent amount of leg kicks.
She is. She's picking off a couple counters here and there, but she really needs to have a little more offense. She's still letting Whitney kind of dictate the pace.
100%.
Here we go. Now she's coming forward a little.
Yeah. Whitney, of course, being very lateral, using a lot of angles, which can be hard. You obviously use a lot of angles when you fight, Eddie. What do you usually do when someone's coming at you straight on?
I like to play Olay, make them pay. Olay, make them pay. If they're coming straight forward. But I also like to clinch too, so when they inevitably close the distance, then I'll be ready to clinch. In Perez's case right here, I feel like she should use her kicks and follow up with hands to close the distance versus just trying to throw her hands to the kicks or only kicks.
Yeah, she's landing a decent amount of kicks, but it's one shot at a time. So just 10 seconds left here in the second round. Ooh, solid right hand there from Perez.
There we go.
Yeah, once she's in range, she's a problem.
That was a better round for Perez. I still have it close. I still think I'm favoring Whitney here. Third round, she needs a big round. I would honestly just be trying to get in there. And she's having success with those hands. We all saw she landed that right cross a couple times. She needs to put together more combinations, I feel. Not just one shot, kind of pot shot, picking her off here and there.
And here we have some of the replays, the last 10 seconds of the second round. We move into our penultimate round. I think very important round for both of these ladies if they want the win. What do you think, Eddie?
Yeah. I'm with Brett. I feel like the Whitney is ahead. I feel like Perez is chasing a little bit, right? In this case, I would try to just do Dutch drills, Dutch-style drills, if I was Perez, right? Because if I'm going to get touched, I got to be able to follow up with 2 or 3 and just be ready to exchange. Because right now, like, she's got to go for the gusto.
Yeah, I think that's great advice. A lot of the Dutch fighters just end up soaking up the kicks and move in heavy hands and finish with the leg kicks, and that's excellent advice from Eddie.
There we go.
Whitney is doing a great job playing the game she wants to play and fighting the lanes that she wants to fight in.
Yeah, she's definitely using that kung fu.
I'm telling you, that karate rhythm is different.
Yeah, nice push kick there. Sometimes Whitney is a little far in terms of range.
Yeah.
You know, like that spinning attack just out of range. But early days in her fight career. She's also a little...
Nice double body.
Yeah.
Really good left kick from Whitney. Another one.
Yeah, for me, on my unofficial scorecard, I probably have her up on this last round. Just so much lateral movement and staying safe against Perez.
Yeah, she's now getting in there. She's landing her shots, and then she's not staying in front of her. She's not getting into a gunfight. She's just scoring and then, you know, getting some ring space.
And last 20 seconds here of this round. We'll see how this plays out. Perez needs to go for broke here. She needs to bring out the guns.
Hey,
yeah, there it is.
Right cross.
Yeah. And we'll go to the judge's decision in just a moment. How do you have that one looking, though, Eddie?
I think Whitney might have edged that one. In my opinion, she controlled the fight. There was a few exchanges where Perez did benefit from, but I feel like Whitney was the one that controlled the pace, controlled the range.
Yeah. Whitney, a little bit more of a fireball. Perez, not quite as hot in the ring as I think she would have wanted. What do you think, Brett?
Yeah, I think also, though, she came in with a game plan and she executed, you know, the game plan.
So, collection of scorecards underway. And we'll get to see the decision from our MC, Garrett, as he walks into the ring. So I think a little bit of disappointment on the face of Perez, but we'll see what Garrett says.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the decision, we'll go now to your 3 judges at ringside. All 3 judges, Michael Castillo, Chris Watkins, and Michelle Morales, see it the same. 30-27, all for your winner by unanimous decision, Whitney Karate Blondie Ontiveros.
Yeah, Perez needed to commit a little bit more. I feel like she was hesitant.